The biggest thing about this product is it comes to the job site
Es que se venga del trabajo
absolutely bone dry.
Seco, bien seco.
Which means when we hang it on the wall, this product is going to acclimate and it's going to grow
Se va a abrir
3/16 of an inch.
3/16, se va a abrir el producto.
So we always have to leave a gap
Siempre tiene que dejar un
between,
entre los dos.
let me show it to you guys this time,
Deja mostrártelo.
of a 3/16 of an inch.
3/16 tiene que ser.
Your speed square
Las cuadras.
is 3/16 of an inch
Es
wide.
3/16 de ancho.
We need to allow, when we're putting two pieces together,
Tiene que dejar espacio
for this spline right here.
para que ese se quede dentro.
This is 1/16 of an inch thick.
Ese es un 16.
So when installing,
So, cuando estén instalando,
nail every 8 inches,
clavo
boom,
cada
boom,
8
boom, boom.
pulgadas.
I do not put a nail in the corner.
Nunca se ponga clavo en la esquina.
Speed square,
Ponga las
put it
cuadras.
right up here,
Pégalo con la otra.
butt the other piece tight, and then rock the speed square
Mueve las cuadras.
just a 1/16 of an inch to
Un
allow for
16 no más. Para que tenga espacio.
this spline right
Para
here.
que esa parte entre de ahí.
Nail, 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 nail.
Clavo, 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 clavo.
Come back up. This
Arriba.
gets slid in
Y para adentro,
right from the bottom.
de abajo.
Factory pieces,
La pieza de fábrica
well, they won't even have this, will they?
no van a tener esas.
Just like that.
Así es como hay que quitar todo.
This is the number one thing to do no matter what.
Número una cosa que hacer.
If we butt it tight,
Si se pega
when
bien
the
pegado,
product grows,
cuando se
it's going to
crezca,
start buckling all over the
se va a
place.
volar. Se va a hacer bolas.
Going into a corner or
Las esquinas,
just a regular piece of trim, whatever you guys are using, same thing.
lo mismo.
3/16 of an inch gap.
3/16 del
Use your
gap.
speed square, put it up against
Usa
the
tu
corner,
escuadra,
and
ponlo
butt
en la
up against
esquina,
that.
Y ahí lo puedes ver.
That's going to be filled with caulk afterwards,
Que se lo llena con caulking
and you're
después.
100% done with it after
Y ahí
that.
vas al 100%.
The soffit panels
Las paneles de sofe
that we're using right
que
here,
estamos usando aquí,
when we're butting two panels together,
cuando se pega las dos juntos,
we need to leave a short 8.
tiene que dejar uno chiquito
Okay.
nomás.
We need to put a nail every 6 inches around the whole perimeter of that board.
Cada 6 pulgadas, un clavo. de
So we got a
donde
nail
está
at
el pase.
16 and we got a nail at 16. I'd like to have 1 or 2 nails in between both of those
Uno o dos clavos entre los dos.
so that it has the least passive resistance.
Ya, para que no se pueda moverse. Más donde se encuentra. Debe que clavos cada 6 pulgadas. Donde se encuentra. Okay. Ya.
We got trim going on the corners and we're going to face nail that, correct? Okay. Whenever we're putting face nails in the product,
Cuando está poniendo los clavos directo al producto,
we need to set the gun so that the air pressure does not break this paper.
tienes que asegurar que la abres la pistola para que no vaya a quebrar el papelito que está en la material.
We want that nail to just sit flat and flush onto that
Que
paper.
se sienta flush el clavo, que no se mete para adentro.
I sometimes leave my gun a little low
Yo lo
and
dejo
then
mi
finish it up
pistola
with the hammer hit.
poquito menos y después lo doy un pego con el martillo.
Then I take a Q-tip
Después lo uso
and just touch the head of that nail
no
up.
sé qué, y lo tapa con esa de la.
If I use more than a Q-tip and I
Si
use a
usas
1-inch
más,
brush,
si usas un brocha,
that mark is
la
going to
marca
stand out like a
se va
sore
a
thumb.
quedar y se va a ver feo. So tiene que usar como esa que se usa para su oreja. Yo lo traigo un paquete y cuando vayan tachapeando todos, tachapeando más el puro clavo que sea nomás.
Yep, what he just said.
Ya.
Are you guys using any type of blocks?
So on boxes, I think we're either butting the trim or we're doing garments and vinyl.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we have right now, yes.
Sounds good.
So we're doing the 1x8s, yeah.
Yep, no problem there. Starting the course off,
Comenzando aquí la primera pieza.
what do we have for starter for these guys? Nothing?
Just gonna rip it.
You're just going to rip some pieces? Okay.
Yeah.
So depending on what you're doing, where you're starting that off at, we just need an inch or an inch and a half ripper. Nail it onto the wall, and that's going to give us the 3/8 of an inch kick out
Quiero una
force.
pieza, una pulgada mínimo, una pulgada y media primera y después se va a ir la pieza encima de eso. pieza.
When we nail that, nail a nail every 6 inches in that
Cada
starter
6
strip.
pulgadas en el clavo de la pieza que comienza de 1.5. La quiere. And that's okay to have that gap underneath. That's how you want that as far as the product. We drop that, so we do the 1.5 inch starter.
Ser abierto.
And we drop the other one a 1/2 inch or no?
So, no. You mean below that if you wanted to?
Yes.
Yes, you
Okay.
can. Absolutely.
No,
Yep.
se puede bajar la pieza. O sea, puedes